What's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Destination Station. If you already seen the thumbnail, you already know what I got in the mail. I went ahead and just added this to it as well. This this Pennywise with the boat. It's the new Pennywise for the new film that's coming out like September 8th. It's number 472. I think there's another collector's out there, and I think like you can. I forget what it's called, but it's like a grayer version of this, but it's supposed to be like more rare, and you could get lucky if you just order it. And I thought maybe I would get lucky, but obviously I didn't, but it's okay. I just want to add this. I usually only get like the horror pops, usually just because, you know, I'm just, you know, just a horror fan. I mean, I like all pop culture and stuff like that, but like, yeah, just it is just amazing. But I'm not gonna take it out of the box, but I'll show it to you guys like this. I'm hoping for the best for this movie. I need to get the original Pennywise as well. I just think I watched like the VR virtual reality thing. It's like on social media all over the place. Watch that. That's like a lot of fun, and you actually hear him talk a lot more in that VR thing. So if that's the way he's really going to talk, I'm buying it. It was a lot of fun. It's a good VR experience. It's only like maybe 3 to 5 minutes or something like that, but it goes down in the sewers and you hear him talking and he gets right up on your face. It's really cool. It's really cool stuff. I'm a fan of the VR stuff. So got that. And then from my last video, Tales from the Crypt, I was telling y'all that I had something else coming in the mail that's like a hidden gem, and a lot of people that are collectors probably already know this title, but it's Cherry Falls. It has Brittany Murphy, Michael Biehn, and Gabriel Mann and Jay Moore. This was a really good slasher film, like a whodunit film. I'm a sucker for those whodunit movies or slasher movies in general, especially if they're done right. There is a lot of garbage out there. I remember this like premiered on like USA on like Halloween night or Halloween week, maybe a couple days before Halloween, but it was around the Halloween time, and I watched it like that, and something about it, I just thought it was really cool, because it kind of flips it on its head. The killer is like killing virgins in this movie, so everybody's wanting to have sex so that they're not going to be the next victim. But yeah, it's got some really like intense, like from what I can remember, it had some really intense like you know, horror scenes, like killing moments and kill scenes and stuff like that. But it's just a really fun slasher movies, and if you dig movies like that, I highly recommend you pick this up, because this did not get as much recognition as it deserved. I don't know why it went to USA when it was supposed to go to theaters. Scream Factory picked it up, so it's a Scream Factory title. I don't think there's a slipcover out there. If there is, let me know in the comment section below, and if anyone has one, please throw it my way. But I don't believe that there is a slipcover for this. But like, I just had to have this in my collection. I just enjoyed it. I'm like I said, I'm a big sucker. I mean, this came out like soon after like Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend, The Faculty, and all that kind of stuff. Like those good like whodunit type films. And you know, pulling from the success from Scream, and Scream is like one of my all-time favorite movies. I don't care what anyone says, I'd still love the franchise, even though there are a lot of things that I would change about the third and fourth one, but the first and two are pretty much flawless to me. I think they're good popcorn whodunit horror movies. And like later on, like some of the killers weren't as you know, like surprising to me. I kind of figured it out. I thought it could have been a little bit more, you know, thought-provoking. And one thing that, like, not talking about Cherry Falls, but talking about Scream, I wish that they would do, if they ever do a Scream 5, and you know, I know they got the series out and everything, and it's about to get rebooted again with a new cast, but if they ever do another Scream movie or a reboot or a remake or whatever, near the end of the movie, when it reveals who the killer is, I wish it would flash back to which killer killed who, and like them showing up to like the scene, and them like, you know, putting on the costume or whatever, just a little bit of more clarification of who and why and the motives of why they killed each person. But I think that would just make those movies just that much more better. Just a little bit of a flashback at, you know, whenever the killer is revealed near the end. I think that'd be really cool. But But yeah, like this is a really good stylish slasher film. It has a good, it has a pretty good twist. I kind of saw it coming, but it was still good. Michael Ben does really good. This is directed by Jeffrey Wright. If it's the Jeffrey Wright that I'm thinking of, then I did not know that. But also, it's got the kid. You can't really see him, but he was the new guy, and he was also the nerdy guy on the road trip. He's in this as well, and you know, he has like a pretty small role in this, but he's, you know, you see him periodically throughout the movie, and he was also like on Hustle and Flow and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have not seen Cherry Falls, it's really good. It deserves to be in your collection for sure. And if you love horror movies and slashers, this is gonna be right down your alley. If you like Scream Factory titles, you definitely need to add this to your collection. I wish I had more Scream Factories, but basically, here's the synopsis. A serial killer is stalking the peaceful town of Cherry Falls. At first, it seems that he is just targeting teenagers, but after the third killing, it becomes clear that all the victims have been virgins. When the town students hear about this, they realize that there is only one way to protect themselves and begin planning a Pop Your Cherry party, where they will all lose their virginities together. Meanwhile, Jody, which is Brittany Murphy's character, the virtuous daughter of the town sheriff, Michael Ben, decides to take matters into her own hands and trap the killer herself. This chiller is directed by Jeffrey Wright and co-stars Jay Moore, Gabriel Mann, and Candy Clark. It has a few special features on it, like new audio commentary with director Jeffrey Wright, interviews with the writer Ken Selden, actress Amanda Anka, producers Eli Selden and Marshall Persington, vintage interviews with Brittany Murphy, Michael Ben, Jay Moore, and director Jeffrey Wright, behind the scenes footage, the original script, BD-ROM, and theatrical trailer. It's not a whole lot of special features that's unique, but it's enough. It's enough. And like, I'm just glad that we got a Blu-ray release. I tried to find this digitally, like on Vudu. I could not find it. So I'm really glad to have this in my collection. Hopefully they'll do like a re-release for maybe for a 4K or what. I don't know. But it's a Universal picture, so hey, running time's 92 minutes. But it basically says it's a stylish, suspenseful, and unusual, intelligent for a genre film. Cherry Falls is an excellent example of how to make a horror film right. So yeah, guys, if you have not seen this, check this film out. I'm gonna start doing little segments like this and give some recognition to some horror movies that I think that deserves the recognition. I have a few in mind already, so yeah, just some that stuck out to me, and this is one of them, and it was perfect timing because I think the last time I saw this was like when it first came out around Halloween time. So Halloween's coming up. I can't wait to watch this again. I got a new 4K TV. Actually, let me show you my new 4K TV. I haven't even shown anybody. Alright, so this is my new 4K TV. I finally took the 4K dive. I have it up here on my mantle. It's the LG UH7700. The only thing it doesn't have in it was 3D, but I couldn't pass up this deal. It's 4K, it's 240 True Motion. It has the Web OS 3 or whatever, you know, with the LG cursor. Right now, it's got the cursor. You know, it's a smart TV. That's nothing new, but yeah, I really enjoy this TV. It has a magic remote right here. Basically, it has like a sound thing where you just hold it down, you say Netflix, and it goes straight to Netflix and stuff like that. Maybe I'll have an in-depth video of it, but I don't have a 4K player. I'm keeping it dark in here because my son is asleep. But I have a setup right here. You know, the PS4 Pro doesn't have a 4K player in it. So right now, the only thing that I can watch, you know, 4K or Dolby Vision is on Vudu, Netflix, YouTube, etc. Don't really want to purchase a 4K player for $250 to $300 or something like that. That's ridiculous. Whenever the Xbox One X is about to come out, and I'm going to replace it with my Xbox One.
and that way I have the best of both worlds. But yeah, also this has Bluetooth built into it, so like my speaker down there, I just Bluetooth it to that. Sometimes I'll move my speaker over to the other side of the room somewhere, and when we watch movies or something like that. But it's got built-in Harman Kardon speakers. I, I can't. I love this TV. I was looking online on reviews, and it looks like it's one of the better 4K TVs. This is a 2016 model, and it was originally $1,500. Well, it came down to $1,500, but then they were doing it at clearance, and I saw that my store had one. It was the display model, and they had it there for $1,000. So I went ahead and I just jumped on it. I was waiting for a 4K TV with 3D in it, but hey, I can get one of those later maybe if they still have some. I really want an OLED TV, but LG is really probably the best in the business right now as far as it goes with TVs. And you know, I'm not bashing Sony and Samsung because they got great TVs as well, but yeah. I'll do a more in-depth review on this TV. It's a 65-inch. Gaming is freaking amazing on this TV. The PS4 Pro, that's why I'm waiting for the Xbox One X, because it'll push 4K, native 4K content. So yeah, looking forward to that. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you my TV real quick, in case you give a damn. And so this is like my old TV right now. This was the 50-inch. I have a 55 up in my room, but then I have the 50-inch that I had on that mantle. I just brought this in here. I don't know what I'm doing with it. It's plugged up. It's actually on a damn piano. This place is a wreck right now. I haven't had any off days to be able to get all my stuff in order. So yeah, I was kind of going to just use it as like a monitor if I wanted to do some PC gaming or something like that. So yeah, that's it, guys. That is it. I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to spend some time with you guys because I've just been lacking in videos lately. So just be looking forward to me putting out more content like this. Alright, guys. And I'm going to start this new little series, Hidden Gems or whatever. There's some on Netflix too that just got added. And I'll talk to you about that in another video. Yeah. It's going to be about, I'll do an actual review, but there's a movie called Demonic that has James Wan's name on it. Check that movie out. It just got added to Netflix. It's never been on physical disc or anything like that in the US, and I've been waiting for this movie to get released, and finally Netflix picked it up, and it's really good. It's got Frank Grillo from The Purge in it, and it's Maria Bello from Coyote Ugly. She's been in a bunch of stuff, but it's a very good supernatural mystery haunted house type film. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's called Demonic. I'll do a separate video for that as well, but that's another hidden gem. That's all I'm going to give you in this video. Alright, guys, see you next time. This is Destination Station. Peace.